Hey there, I wanted to show you how I store the curriculum that we are currently using in a given year. So this stack of drawers, this is where I store the books that all of my kids will be using for one school year. And I'll show you where I show extra stuff, where I store like other year material in a minute. So what I do, I started out by giving one tower to each of my two older kids, but then I found that's way more than they need because they're only going into third and first grade and they don't need that much. So what I do, this box is all of our calendar stuff. So I have different like numbers for every month and the name of the month and all of that. So I store that in here, keep it easy to reach. I store the big teacher manuals just on top. And then in the actual drawers, I have a math drawer for each child. So this would be for my oldest. Over here, I have a math drawer for my second one. And what I like about the drawer system is that we can keep the rulers, we can keep, if we need to be counting money, we can keep that in here. If we have demonstration clocks or shapes or whatever, we can keep it all in here. And then these drawers come out and we can take them to wherever we are doing school. We don't have an actual school room, so we tend to either do school just like on the floor of the living room or at the kitchen or dining room table, whatever the day calls for. And then the second drawer for each are kind of the workbooks that both of my older two kids have. So their second drawers look really similar here. And in it I keep like the spelling workbook, Explode the Code, which is phonics, the grammar, the handwriting, all of the things that they can kind of do in a couple minutes per book. And most of the things I can just kind of get them started and then they can do it on their own type thing. So that's what I keep in the second drawer. And then for my very youngest, he's starting kindergarten, so he has a math drawer as well. And then he also has a drawer that has his handwriting and a journal and just some of the workbooks that he will be using. In the other drawers, I store things that I will be guiding all kids through together. So here I keep our Bible curriculum. Here I keep our history and all the history books. And then further down, I keep some of these. My kids like to do these kinds of books sometimes just for the fun of it. And then honestly, the bottom drawers are kind of junk drawers at times. So that's where I store things officially for a school year. And then, like I said, the drawers can walk up to wherever we're going to do school. And sometimes like the Bible curriculum or the history curriculum, that just lives in my dining room on a side table. And then in our playroom, we have a shelf, or a closet rather, dedicated to school supplies and school books, at least for the top couple shelves. So up here, I keep these kind of like educational games, or this is a magnet set that we can use on the refrigerator, flashcards, these bigger manipulatives for math. And then on the other side, I keep more math manipulatives down here, the scale, these fun little rubber band boards, geoboards I think is their official name. Extra math curriculum that maybe, like in these two boxes, there's a second book and flashcards for my youngest two. This is a third grade curriculum that we're not using this year. And then up on the top, it's similar. I keep some of an industrial size bottle of glue. If you've never found one of those, go to United Art and Education and it will save you money and time. Little books that we're not using, or these are history curriculums or history notebooks that we have finished from other years that are just getting stored. And then over here I have more books that I don't want to get rid of, but we're just not using this particular year. So that's how I store our school stuff. I try to keep it simple and I try to to not keep anything I don't think I'm going to use so that I don't need a ton of space.